Arsenal's attacking revolution takes another twist. Iliman Ndiaye inquiry confirmed, Julián Álvarez returns to the top of the wish list, and Gabriel Jesus could be heading for the exit. So Arsenal fans, another huge day has arrived in the summer transfer window, and this one could have a massive impact on Mikel Arteta's plans for the new season. After completing the blockbuster signing of Bruno Guimarães, Arsenal are wasting absolutely no time in strengthening the attacking department. Fresh reports suggest the Gunners have now made an official inquiry for Everton and Senegal forward Iliman Ndiaye, while another report claims Julián Álvarez has moved back to the very top of Arsenal's transfer shortlist after Vinícius Júnior decided to remain at Real Madrid. On top of that, Gabriel Jesus could be on his way out of the Emirates, with Napoli showing serious interest in signing the Brazilian striker. This could be one of the most important weeks of Arsenal's transfer window, because every move now appears connected. If Arsenal sell Gabriel Jesus, they will create both space in the squad and additional funds to invest in another elite attacker. Sporting director Andrea Berta and Mikel Arteta seem determined to build a squad capable of winning not only the Premier League, but also challenging for the UEFA Champions League. Let's begin with Iliman Ndiaye because this story has surprised many Arsenal supporters. According to respected journalist Ben Jacobs, Arsenal have made an inquiry for the Everton forward as they continue assessing attacking options this summer. This does not necessarily mean a deal is close, but it confirms that Arsenal admire the Senegal international and are carefully monitoring his situation. Ndiaye enjoyed an impressive campaign, showing exactly why several top clubs have started paying attention. His versatility is perhaps his biggest strength. He can operate on the left wing as a second striker behind the main centre-forward and even through central attacking positions when required. That flexibility is something Arteta values enormously. Arsenal's manager wants players capable of rotating across several positions without the team's attacking rhythm dropping. The timing of Arsenal's inquiry is particularly interesting. Everton reportedly offered Ndiaye a new contract, but the Senegal international rejected it. Reports also indicate that Saudi Arabian giants Al Hilal remain interested, but Ndiaye has previously spoken about his ambition to play Champions League football. That statement will undoubtedly excite Arsenal supporters, because the Gunners can offer exactly that opportunity. However, Everton are expected to demand around £75 million for their star attacker. That is a significant valuation and immediately raises questions about whether Arsenal would be prepared to meet such a fee. Arsenal have shown in recent windows that they are willing to invest heavily in players they truly believe can elevate the squad. They did exactly that with Declan Rice, and more recently, with Bruno Guimarães. The big question is whether Ndiaye is viewed as another transformational signing, or simply one of several options being considered. One reason Arsenal admire Ndiaye is his direct style of football. He loves taking defenders on, carries the ball confidently in tight spaces, presses relentlessly without possession, and possesses the technical ability to unlock stubborn defensive blocks. Arsenal sometimes struggled against teams sitting deep last season, and Arteta knows adding another unpredictable dribbler could provide a completely different attacking dimension. But while Arsenal explore Ndiaye, another blockbuster story has emerged involving Atletico Madrid superstar Julián Álvarez. Reports now suggest that Alvarez has climbed back to the very top of Arsenal's wish list after Vinícius Júnior reportedly chose to renew his contract with Real Madrid. For weeks, Arsenal supporters dreamed about Vinícius arriving at the Emirates, but if that avenue has now closed, attention naturally shifts towards another world-class attacker. Julián Álvarez has long been admired by Arsenal's recruitment team. The Argentine World Cup winner combines relentless work rate with elite finishing, intelligent movement, technical quality, and the ability to play both as a central striker and in wider attacking positions. Those qualities fit perfectly into Arteta's tactical system. Unlike many traditional number 9s, Alvarez constantly presses defenders, links midfield with attack, creates chances for teammates and scores important goals himself. That complete profile makes him one of Europe's most sought-after forwards. Should Arsenal decide to launch a serious move, it would undoubtedly rank among the biggest transfers of the entire summer. The Gunners have already demonstrated their ambition by investing heavily to strengthen key areas of the squad. Adding Alvarez would send an unmistakable message to Manchester City, Liverpool and every major club in Europe that Arsenal are prepared to compete for every trophy available. Of course, completing such a deal would never be straightforward. Atletico Madrid regard Alvarez as one of their key players, and any negotiations would likely require a huge financial commitment. Nevertheless, Arsenal supporters know this club has entered a new era of ambition. The days of merely participating in title races are over. Arsenal now want to dominate them. Then comes another major development involving Gabriel Jesus. According to Sky in Italy, Napoli are interested in signing the Arsenal striker this summer. At the same time, Sky Sports News reports Arsenal would be seeking around £18 million for Jesus, who has entered the final year of his contract. This development makes perfect sense when viewed alongside Arsenal's current transfer strategy. Jesus has delivered memorable moments since arriving from Manchester City, helping transform Arsenal's mentality during Arteta's rebuild. His movement, pressing and link-up play have often been exceptional. However, injuries have repeatedly interrupted his momentum. When unavailable, Arsenal have occasionally lacked consistency in attack, prompting the club to search for greater reliability in front of goal. If Napoli meet Arsenal's valuation, the Brazilian could leave North London before the transfer window closes. That departure would significantly reshape Arsenal's attacking department and increase the likelihood of another high-profile arrival. Selling Jesus would also reduce the wage bill while creating additional financial flexibility. Combined with Arsenal's already aggressive recruitment strategy, supporters may be witnessing the beginning of another major squad evolution. Imagine an attack featuring Bukayo Saka, Gabriel Martinelli, Kai Havertz, Bruno Guimarães supplying the midfield, and potentially either Iliman Ndiaye or Julián Álvarez joining the front line. That is the kind of quality capable of competing with Europe's elite throughout an entire season. Mikel Arteta has repeatedly stated that small improvements can make enormous differences when chasing the biggest trophies. Arsenal came incredibly close in recent campaigns, but this summer feels different. Every decision appears focused on turning the Gunners from genuine contenders into champions. The coming days could therefore be absolutely crucial. Will Arsenal push harder for Iliman Ndiaye? Will Andrea Berta attempt another blockbuster move for Julián Álvarez? And will Gabriel Jesus complete a move to Napoli, opening the door for another marquee signing? One thing is certain, Arsenal's transfer window is far from over, and supporters should prepare for more twists, more negotiations, and perhaps another unforgettable announcement before the window closes. So, Gooners, what do you think? Would you rather Arsenal sign Iliman Ndiaye or go all out for Julián Álvarez? And if Gabriel Jesus leaves, who should become Arsenal's next number 9? Let us know in the comments, because this transfer window is only getting more exciting. It is exactly the type of midfield capable of dominating possession against the biggest clubs while also matching the physical demands of the Premier League. It is easy to understand why Arsenal supporters have become so excited by these reports. However, as massive as the Bruno Guimarães story is, Arsenal's ambitions reportedly go even further. According to Spanish journalist Sergio Valentin, Mikel Arteta has personally spoken with Real Madrid superstar Vinícius Júnior regarding a possible move to Arsenal this summer. The report claims Arteta directly explained his football project, outlining exactly how the Brazilian winger would fit into Arsenal's system and become one of the central figures in the club's future. That is a significant development because Arteta has built a reputation for personally convincing elite players to join Arsenal by presenting a clear vision of their role within his project. Several current Arsenal players have previously praised the manager for the detailed conversations he holds before transfers are completed, and it appears he is attempting to use that same approach once again. The biggest obstacle remains Real Madrid's valuation. Reports indicate that the Spanish giants are demanding around